Last lecture we have discussed a few important questions as where we discuss the solutions also. Friends, let me go through some of the important questions so that we can get a neat, clear idea on mixtures and allegations. Friends, please follow the lecture videos because it's very useful because what I'm discussing is of no formula aptitude because we'll be not using any formulas. You might have seen either in permutation combinations and the past two lecture videos I haven't used any formula. I'm just discussing the solutions on shortcuts only so that you can do more accuracy. You can get the solution in a short span of time, so which is very helpful in regarding the government jobs or any placements. So I request you to follow the videos. So friends, now let me go through the lecture videos, which is very important. Friends, see, in the previous questions we have seen a question on batting average. Now let me get a question through the bowling average. See friends, there is a lot of difference between batting average and bowling average. You can get a clarity on what is batting average, how to calculate bowling average. Friends, see what is the question they ask. The bowling average of a cricketer is 25 runs per wicket. 25 runs per wicket. In the next match, if he gives 30 runs and takes 5 wickets, his average improves by 0.5. 0.5. Find total wickets of him. Friends, what is asking? Let me initially what is the question you finding that it is the question based on mixing and irrigation. Let's go through the pictorial representation, friends. Don't worry, first of all go through the pictorial representation because it's very important. It is a very important, no? So what is given? The bowling average of a cricketer is 25 runs per wicket. The average is 25 runs per wicket, right or no, friends? What he told, in the next match, if he gives 30 runs and takes 5 wickets, he'll be giving 30 runs and he'll be taking 5 wickets. So what is his average? 5 6 na. So his average is 6 runs per wicket. Okay friends, we got here how you got this by this na. So what he told, and his average improves by 0.5. What you will get? 25 plus 0.5, which is nothing but 25.5 is wrong, friends. Why wrong? Why we should not have this 0.5 to 25? Because see friends, I'm having 25 runs, I'm giving 25 runs and I'm taking 5 wickets, and I'm giving 20 runs and 5 wickets. So what is here 5 now? What is here 4 now? Which is good average out of this? Which is good average? Let me repeat again. I'm giving 25 runs, I'm taking 5 wickets, so that my average is 5. I'm giving 20 runs, I'm taking 5 runs. Now what is my average? 4. Which is the good average among this only? Because I'm giving less runs, I'm taking more wickets. Now here I'm giving more runs, I'm taking more wickets. So I think so this is the good average. So what we should do, we should subtract in case of bowling average. We should subtract in bowling average so that we can improve our average. Friends, it's little bit confusing, but don't worry. For bowling average, we should reduce the average so that we can improve our average. But in batting average, by adding our average, we can improve our average. This is the good example. Which is very good example here, right friends? So I should subtract 0.5 here. Now what is this? 24.5. So what is the difference between 24.5 and 5? 18.5. What is the difference between 25 and 0.55? Which is nothing but 0.5. After cancelling this, what I can get, which is nothing but 37 is to 1. So total parts is equal to 38 parts. In this case, one part is equal to 5 innings now. Here one part is equal to 5 wickets. So 38 parts now. So 38 into 5, how much? Which is nothing but 190 wickets. Friends, I think you get the concept. Think you get the sum. So what is the note point here? For batting average should be more. It should be increased. For bowling average should be less. We should reduce this. Friends, think you get the concept. Now let me go through very important question based on profit and loss. Friends, we'll discuss aptitude based on a profit and loss, but the formula required here is it's very less, so that I'm not discussing profit and loss. We'll be having a special lecture videos on profit and loss because mixtures and allegations. Why I am taking class on mixtures and allegations now? Because Most of the questions asked in placements are based on mixings and allegations. I have referred this so that I choose to take videos and mixes and allegations so that you can cover all the aptitude videos, aptitude classes, because this is the combination of averages, profit and loss, ages, percentages, everything will be here. So I think it's a better idea to take classes on mixes and allegations. Friends, don't worry, I'll teach each and every aptitude concept, don't worry. Forget that, come to this here. Friends, see, initially I should take diagram. I should take pictorial representation. What he given: a man had 100 kgs of sugar, part of which is sold at 7% profit, 7% profit, and rest at 17% profit, and rest at 17% profit. He gained 10% on whole na, so 10% on the whole. What is gained on the whole? Find quantity sold at 7% profit. I want this profit. I want this profit. This is what I want. Friends, see friends, initial individual average should be in either, it should be of same. If we ask in percentage now, we should go through percentages. If we ask in cost price now, we should go through cost price. If he asked in selling price now, we should go through selling price. If it is, it should be both. If it is profit now, definitely it should be profit. If it is loss now, definitely it should be loss. If it is cost price now, it should be cost price. If it is selling price now, it should be selling price, because individual average should be of same type. It should be of same type. So what I'm telling, I think you are getting, friends. What I'm telling, I think you are getting. Initially, what is the quantity here? It should be the same quantity. We'll go through the sum so that we can get the concept. So what it told, 17%, 17%, 7%, 17%. What is the difference between here? 7. What is the difference here? 3. What he asked, so total parts how much? 10 parts now. 10 parts should be equal to which one? 100 kgs now. 100. So one part is 10 kgs. Right or no, friends? What he asked, find the quantity of 7% one. 7% part now. What is 7% parts? 7 parts. So 7 parts. What is 1 part? 10 kgs. So 7 into 10, which is nothing but 70 kgs. Right, friends? What is the note point here? Go either with profit or loss or cost price or selling price. Friends, don't worry, what is this cost price, selling price, you'll get in profit and loss. CP is nothing but cost price, friends. SP is nothing but selling price. Wait, what? Don't worry, I'll give here only. Friends, if I bought a shirt at 100 rupees, which is cost price, I have bought this one shirt at 100 rupees. If I want to sell it for 120 rupees, I'm selling it for 120, which is not much selling price. So what is the profit I'm getting at? 20 rupees. But 20 rupees. So cost price means for how much price you are buying. Selling price means for how much price you are selling that one. So I think I can get 120. If I buy at 100 rupees and if I sell at 80 rupees, now what is the profit I'm getting? I'm not getting any profit, because I'm getting only loss. I'm getting 20% loss. So this is loss. What is, I think you got the, which is profit, which is loss. You got the concept. So don't worry, we'll be discussing about cost price, selling price in a brief explanation on profit and loss. Now let me go through very important question. This is asked in SSC 2013, friends. This is asked in SSC 2013, which is very important question. First, let me see. A man had 40 kgs of sugar. Part of which is sold at 7% profit and rest at 5% loss. He lost 2% on the whole. Find quantity sold at 7% profit. Friends, this question is similar to this question, same, but here in the last question, what he asked, both at profit only. But what he asked, one part at profit and one part at loss, the whole at a loss. So let me go through the pictorial representation. So what is got 7% profit and here 5% loss and the total 2% loss. Friends, what I told friends, if it is in profit, it should be definitely in profit, and this should be also in profit. But what I given here, here he given profit, here he given loss, here he given loss. What I told, all should be enough same quantity. definitely this should be a loss now. If it is loss, though all will be in loss, but we will not consider loss because basically all will see profit only. So let me change it by 5% loss to profit. How can I get 5% loss is within that minus 5% profit now? Minus 5% profit now. 2% loss means what is minus 2% profit now? I can write like this now. So that how can you get 7 plus 7 profit and minus 2 profit? Initially I told if there is any different signs now, what I told you to add. So 7 plus 2, which is nothing but 9. Here minus 2 profit, minus 5 profit. So what I get here? So see friends, minus 2% profit, minus 5% profit, which is the same sign. I should take difference now, which is 3. So the difference between 3 is 3. So 3:9, which is nothing but 1:3. So 4 parts. In each total 4 parts. 4 parts should be equal to 40 kgs now. So 1 part is equal to how many? 40 kgs. What it will find quantity sold at 7% 1. What is the quantity sold at 7% profit, which is nothing but 1 now. So 1 part is equal to 40 kgs. So this is the answer. Friends, I think you got the concept. Friends, just so sorry, 4 parts is equal to now 1 part is equal to 10 kgs. So we ask find quantity sold at 7% profit now. So what is the quantity sold at 7% profit, which is nothing but 1 part. So 1 part is equal to 10 kgs. So 10 kgs is the quantity which is sold at 7% profit. Friends, I think you got the concept. Friends, let me go through a very important question. Here you will get a concept related to profit and loss. Let me solve this. Friends, what you ask? In what ratio must a shopkeeper mix 2 varieties of rice costing which is nothing but cost price, costing na Rs 60-65 per kg, so that by selling the mixture at Rs 68.2 rupees per kg he gained 10% profit. He is selling na, which is nothing but selling price. See friends, observe the question very clearly. In what ratio must shopkeeper mix 2 varieties of rice costing which is nothing but cost price? He will buy at 60 and 65 kgs, and he is selling now. He is selling for how much? 68.20 kgs, and he gained 10% of profit. What is this? We'll discuss this. See friends, initially go through the pictorial representation, which is 60. This is cost price. This is 65, which is cost price. Mix what we can get. We should not keep 68.20 kgs here because this is selling price now. We should convert it into cost price now, right or not? Friends, I think you get the concept, right or not? What it will first, by selling 68 point each kg at 68.20 rupees, I'll get a profit of how much? 10%. I'll get a profit of 10%. So how to convert a selling price to cost price? Initially let me a cost price of 100. What I told, I get a 10% profit now. This is selling price. After getting 10% profit, so I'm increasing of 10%. What I can get 110, but what I given 68.20. What is the relation between 110 into 68.20? If I multiply 110 into 68.2 by 110, I'll get 68.20. So same amount should be multiplied here. What I'll get? 0.62, so that I'll get 62. Friends, I think you get the concept. Are you getting the concept? Because 68.2 by 10 is how much? Which is nothing but 0.62 now. So what I'm multiplying here, if I multiply 110 into 0.62, I will get 68.20. So the same quantity should be multiplied so that I can get cost price. Because this is in cost price, this is in cost price, definitely I should get this is in cost price. But what he'll given in selling price now. So here I converted selling price to cost price. If 68.20 is selling price, then definitely 62 rupees is the cost price. So here is the 60 rupees is the cost price, which is of same sign, which is nothing but 3. Here is 2. So what is the ratio? In what ratio? 3:2 ratio. If we get a ratio of 3:2, then he will get a profit of 10%. This is the question. Friends, I think you got the concept. Friends, this is very important question, very important question, because here what it all here is You see, no profit and loss. This term is very important. We'll solve this. We'll go through the question first. And see, pure milk costs Rs 10 per liter. A milkman adds some water to 20 liters of pure milk and sells the mixture at rupees 8 per liter, and hence making no profit or loss. Find water added. See friends, what is given? Milk is equal to 20 liters. Cost price 1 liter equal to 10 rupees na. 10 rupees na. But so total cost price equal to 20 into 10. Right or not? 20 into 10, which is nothing but 200. What it all? Added water. Water added. After water added, milk plus water is equal to 20 plus x. Right or not, friend? So after doing this, doing this, selling price equal to 1 liter. For how much is selling? Rs 8 rupees. Selling at Rs 8 rupees. So total selling price how much? Total selling price is how much? 20 plus x into 8. Right or no, friends? 20 plus x into 8. So I should equate this and this, so that I can get 200 equal to 20 plus x into 8, so that I can get x is equal to 5 liters. So what is x? X is which is not water added. So what is water added? 5 liters. Right or no, friends? This is the question, but this is based on formula. Right or no, friends? But what I told, we will not use any formulas here. So what I'll do now, I'll use a shortcut which is nothing but, friends, you just go through this. Don't worry how you get it. I told you initially this is a formula, but I used to get in shortcut. So let me draw the pictorial representation initially. So that I can get a clarity. What it told, milk cost price is 10 rupees. He gave me 10 rupees. Water added. Friends, water added, how much rupees will take? Water added, how much rupees will take? 0 rupees. Because I'll be having water. No need to buy water now. If we give water price, then you can take. But initially we will not consider any for buying water. So that 0 rupees now. What he told, friends, after doing this, he'll sell it for 8 rupees and he will not get any profit or loss. Friends, see the term no profit or loss means definitely cost price should be equal to selling price. Right or not? If I buy a shirt at 100 rupees, if I sell it for 100 rupees, what is the profit here? I'm getting nothing profit. I'm not getting any loss also. So whenever you'll see a term no profit or loss, then definitely cost price should be equal to selling price. So what is here? 8 rupees. Right or not? 8 rupees, because it is both cost price. So what is the difference here? 8. What is the difference here? 2. 8 is to 2 now, which is nothing but 4 is to 1. So total is equal to 5 parts. Right or not? Total parts is equal to 5 parts. So 1 part is equal to total 5 parts now. So 1 part is equal to 5 liters now. 1 part is equal to 5 liters now. What you ask? Find the water added. Right or not? So what is the water added here? 4 now. 4 parts now. So 4 parts. So what is the 1 part? 5 liters now. So 4 5s are, which is nothing but 20 liters. Friends, I think you get the concept. So these are the very important basics. These are the not basics. This is one of the important models we covered here. It is very important, friends. Please follow the lecture videos, and in the coming lecture videos we'll do problems on new model, like whenever water is added, whenever water is replaced. These are the two concepts which are left over. We'll discuss briefly in the coming lecture videos, so that we can conclude mixtures and alligations, and further we'll go to a next concept in aptitude, like averages or I'll discuss. So these are the two concepts which are remained for us. We'll go through in the coming lecture videos. Thank you, friends. Please follow the lecture videos. It's very important, friends. I'm requesting you. Thank you.